This is not a cold sore. I already mentioned this is a burn from boiling grits. And I just want to pop in and say, I know you can see it. It's not a cold sore. It's a burn. And, I'm just saying it. Okay? Enjoy the video. Hello, my lovely peaches. This is another quick video. I am going to touch on some topics that have to do with meditation and Buddhism, and then I'm going to make some quick short videos talking about them, and then later on I can do deep dives. This quick video is to discuss the witness self. I talked about this in my long Meditation 101 Extended 101C. So this will be Meditation 101H, because I just did 101G, talking about the collective consciousness. So the witness self is a concept that we have more than one point of awareness. And like I was saying in the collective consciousness, how we are vibrational beings, and I mentioned how my children were communicating with me vibrationally before they were born, that they wanted to be born. We too are a vibrational being, and that vibrational being, which is you, communicates with you. And that is where, in my opinion, that is where your purpose comes from, your higher calling, or like I've said in the other video, all the people that we are connected to, our soulmates, our spirit guides, our soul family, our friends, the people who we meet and we automatically know we're connected. Those people all have their own internal or external vibrational being. I say internal because you feel it and you hear it inside of you, but it's external because it doesn't just stop in your body. Like there are a lot of scientific experiments that show and have proven that thoughts transmit far beyond just your brain. It's not just contained in your head. Our thoughts have a vibrational energy, and they vibrate out into the energy field. And the witness self exists in this energy field of where we live. I believe it goes beyond Earth, what you might call heaven, or other realms, maybe other planets. I don't know. I do have a side thought that other planets are like other layers of existence, other layers of human existence in different vibrational forms. But anyway, the witness self is the you that knows, like, oh, this is what I explained to my brother. The witness self, the vibrational self, the soul self, let's think of it as like the part of you that knows that you should eat fruits and vegetables. And you should exercise, and you should get outside and get fresh air and get sunlight on your skin for natural vitamin D. And you shouldn't do these certain things. You shouldn't drink and smoke and whatever else things to do. Okay, we know that our higher being knows like the right thing to do. However, our physical self is also real and exists, okay? We are a vibrational being having a temporary physical experience, but your physical self is a real self. So unlike other religions that tell you your physical self is here just to suffer and sacrifice for your vibrational being in your soul in heaven, I don't believe that. I do believe that your physical self is here to have a life. It's important. It's a huge, beautiful, wonderful miracle, the precious human birth. I do think animals are precious as well. The witness self is the you when you sit and you meditate, the you that can see all the 1 million crazy horses of thoughts and the clouds of thoughts and all the cars and the trucks and the people and the random everything. The you who's having those thoughts may not be able to discern, like these are just thoughts, but there's a witness self. Now, some people have a very powerful connection to their witness self, and other people have literally no concept that this thing even exists. Another way to find it is that often we have contradicting thoughts and feelings and wishes and wants, and you notice that you might want one thing, but then you also might want something else, or you might want one thing, but then there's a part of you that doesn't want that thing, or you might want to move over here, but this other part of you wants to stay close to these people, or you might want to leave this career, but another part of you enjoys what you do. Okay, so the split inside of us is also a way that we can recognize our witness self, which is the you that can witness all the variety of things happening inside of you. Allowing yourself to recognize that at any given time, you as an individual have contradictory thoughts, feelings, needs, desires, hopes, fears, guilt, dreams, goals, etc. And the fact that you can observe all of the variety of those thoughts, that is the witness self, which is to say, there's the you, the physical you who's living your life, and you have thoughts and you have physical desires and you have spiritual desires and mental desires and emotional desires. A lot of people think your mind is who you are, but your mind is not who you are. Your spirit, your vibrational being, your non-physical energy, vibration, that's the witness self. That is the you. Spirit guides, spirit family, soulmates, people you meet that for the first time you meet them and you just know on a vibrational level that you guys were meant to be friends or romantically linked or somehow connected. We have our trusted sources of higher guidance. That's if we allow ourselves to trust them. Like I said, spirit guides. Before my children were born, they were communicating with me vibrationally that they wanted to be born. And because it was something unlike anything I'd ever experienced before, I knew that this was not just my biological clock ticking. I knew that it was coming from someone outside of myself. The messages, the desires, all of the things. It was being vibrationally communicated with me. My father, who's passed, he died 10 years ago. Well, it will be in August. He communicates with me vibrationally. People who say that they are psychics or mediums, or that they can communicate with people who are either no longer here, or like I said, my children who hadn't been born yet. Those things are real. Of course, they're not all real. There are fake, there are scammers out there, but it is a real phenomenon. And that's just the more you study Buddhism, the more you get into these type of teachings, the more you start to learn that Buddhism and Eastern teachings link up perfectly with quantum physics, and links up perfectly with science, and links up perfectly with biology and chemistry and philosophy and healthy versions of even psychology. That ultimately we are all one, we are all connected is actually true. And that, okay, so there's something called the Lojong slogans, which are 59 slogans for Buddhist teaching, and that's something else that I really want to do my own version of. And one of the Lojong slogans says, all dharmas agree at one point. And the point of that means dharmas are teachings, and all dharmas agree at one point mean ultimately there is the same grain of truth in all these teachings. There's the same vein of truth, or the same thread, that we are all connected. Everything is all one great big connected network of energy and vibration. And the more we sit with that and stay with it, the healthier we can be, and the more we can create love in the world. So I'm going to leave this here because it's already got way longer than 3 minutes. And this is just a entry level into the witness self, an introduction. This is my series Meditation 101. This is Meditation 101H, the witness self. Follow me on Spotify, now also on iHeartRadio and YouTube and Patreon. Okay, mwah. See you in the next one. Bye.